So we look at probability axioms. They're not proofs, but they are generally true, so they are axioms. So if we think about three things that we have defined, one is an event, one is a sample space. So, and the third thing is basically that the event doesn't occur. Right? So if I draw it like a Venn diagram, the universal set is like a sample space. So it has all the events. Okay? And we may be talking about a specific set of events when we talk about E, because we usually use probability of E. So probability of S, probability of everything happening, probability of a certain event is 1. And probability of phi, which is that the event is not there part of the subset, right, is always 0. So basically we say phi is nothing. So I don't know if we should say it's less, but it's definitely probability is less than probability of any event E is more than 0, which is the probability of phi, and is less than the probability of all the events under the sample set span happening, which is 1. Okay, sample space happening, which is 1. So if I can draw it as a picture, this was E, this is S, this will always be a subset of S, which means there are more elements outside. But if I look at E and E bar, which is, or E prime, which is complement of E. So if I have the complement of E, then whatever is there, 2, 4, 6 is there, 1, 2, 3 will be there, and no other element will be left. Okay. So in such a case, if I look at the probability of E, which in this case is 3 by 6, right? M is number of elements that this has, N is total number of elements. So that's 3 by 6. Then the probability of any event E is always the probability of the event E bar not happening. So the event not happening is 1 minus. So probability of E, probability of the event happening is 1, which is all the elements, so full probability, minus the probability that this will not happen, this event will not happen. In this case, of course, if I put M and N, this is N minus M. What is the left? Items that are left by N. So M by N is 1 minus N by N. N by N becomes 1, so 1 and 1 get cancelled. This becomes a negative number, that becomes a positive number, plus M by N. Sorry, I should repeat that, it was out of the screen. So M by N is probability of E. Probability of E prime is N, the total number, minus that M, N minus M by N. Right? So 1 minus that, N by N becomes 1. This was a positive number, it becomes a negative number. This was a negative number, it becomes a positive number. You get M by N. That's it. Okay. So these are the important basic axioms of probability.